using a flick action with your finger,
Neat.
and he's making fun of him the whole time, and making fun of you. So yeah, it's kind of it almost plays like the skee ball.
Right.
And you can get bounces off of the top of the range hood, because you're in a kitchen setting, and you just keep flicking them into the blender. I should back it up here a little bit so you can see.
Ah, I got you now.
Yeah. So yeah.
Can you flick him in?
Well, he's up here. He's up on the top of the cupboard up there. Yeah, he's just up there making noise.
I got you.
Yeah.
Annoying orange carnage lights.
Yeah, he's.
You really blend in.
I don't know if you can hear that.
Yeah.
He says stuff like, "Bananda, you don't look like you're peeling very well," and you look like an apple, stuff like that. He says. Like 21 seconds left.
Neat, Eric.
Yeah. I had no idea what Annoying Orange was until my kids showed me Annoying Orange. And actually, though, if you get in and start watching them, they're pretty funny little cartoons they have.
Really?
It's mostly on YouTube. Yeah. If you type in YouTube Annoying Orange, they're pretty funny.
He looks weird, and from all of these like icons on the.
I don't have hands.
Wow.
Oh, you've never seen him, Steve?
I never saw Annoying Orange. I never knew he existed.
Oh, yeah. What do you think? Dor, you've seen him, haven't you?
Oh, the name is apropos. I'll say that. Very annoying. And I was even in Target, I believe, and right there by the cash register, and they had little Annoying Oranges things. You can turn it on underneath, and then I think when you walk by, he said something annoying.
He's so freaky looking.
He is. And the one thing I'll say, every piece of fruit you threw in that blender had a face, eyeballs, and a mouth. So it's called carnage for a reason, folks.
I see.
Yeah, all the fruit have faces, in the cartoon too, and it's just funny some of the stuff the guy comes up with, because he'll be like talking to you, or talking to another fruit, and be like, "Hey, you look like an apple," and then all of a sudden he'll say "knife," and then a big knife comes down and chops the fruit right in half or whatever.
Damn, he's mean.
He doesn't do it. It's all the chef, but he's just kind of there making fun of the other fruits and vegetables that are getting smashed up.
He's like, he's involved. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
All right, nice one. Anybody have anything on this one before we move on? All right. Let's go over back to Dor. Back to Dor.
Okay. I'm going to go to the games thing just one more time tonight. And I honestly am utterly shocked that no one has brought me this game yet. I think I've seen it mentioned maybe by a guy named Eric there in the Google Plus or something, but I'm not sure. NFL Pro 2012. Remember back in the day, Timster bought Madden for the...
Mm-hmm.
Everybody knew it was going to suck. He went and bought it. This is by Gameloft, who, if you remember Eric Sauce, because everything's there with a little sauce, he was a big fan of Gameloft.
Yeah.
Big fan, big proponent of how the games ran good, the games ran smooth, the games looked good games. This game is completely free. At least when I got it, it was. It's still free.
And how is it?
Unbelievable. The thing is, I can't run it on my Kindle Fire because it's ICS, but I can run it on my Droid X. My Droid X is now, to me, 19 months old, I want to say. It's about a 2-year-old phone, from the manufacturer kind of thing. And it runs great. It runs perfect. And as soon as you run the game for the first time, it basically leads you through what ends up being at least a 10+ minute tutorial, which you can skip, but it explains everything from basic movement, basic tackling, basic spin moves, basic passing, basic catching, basic receiving, just same thing as catching, sorry. Basic defense, basic blocking, basic punting, everything. If that tutorial is done and you don't know how to play this game, you must suffer from short-term memory loss or something. Because it literally tells you everything. And it's an official game. That's what I can't understand. Gameloft must be raking in the dough.
I know that.
Because
official.
because as soon as you launch the game, you see the Players Association icon. So they paid those royalties. And then you see the official NFL logo, which means they paid those royalties as well. In the game, you see real players the whole time. Now, what I would like to see happen is Peyton Manning, let's say, goes to Denver. Jonathan, they do love Denver. He went to Denver. Well, the next time I boot my game up, I go playing against Denver and Peyton Manning's there. That's what I would like to see in a game.
Does this do it?
I have no idea. I haven't had time to play it this week. Math Doku.
Math Doku.
And it's only because with that game, it's an easy pick it up, play it, put it down. With this, it's a much more sit back and play kind of thing.
I see.
But I can't say it enough. Utterly blown away by the smoothness, the controls, the graphics. Oh, just great game. If you're at all a NFL American football fan, I think this is well worth your time, especially if it's free.
Looks pretty damn cool.
Yeah.
And the fact that they got the real players, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Very cool. Thank you, Dor.
No problem.
Who's next? Sean, do you have a game?
Yeah.
You do? Oh, my God. Who was it? Didn't somebody email us one time, Dor? Was it about this show or Linux for the rest of us?
Well, it was Linux for the rest of us. Oh, you do talk about games too much.
All right.
Well, we'll probably get it after this week, but I don't remember us ever doing this many games.
No. This is
right?
nice. This is a little game edition. This is game edition week. It's a treat.
Now this game, I actually saw it on the myui.us that it was out. It's Temple Run. I believe it was only for, I don't know if it was on Windows, but I know it was on iOS because my son always wanted me to put it on the iPod Touch. And so I saw that it was out and I checked it out. I played it yesterday and I played it today a little bit, and it's pretty addicting. It's basically from what the parts that I've gotten to. I haven't gotten super far in it, but basically you come here, you steal something out of this temple, and you got like these zombie demon monkeys chasing you, and so you're running the trail, and you swipe up to jump, you swipe down to slide, to drop down to your back and slide under things, and then you swipe right or left to determine which way you're going, because that trail is coming really fast.
Really?
And then and the cool thing is like there'll be coins, and you can kind of tilt your phone so that your guy will start running over to the right as he's going forward to grab the coins and run through the coins. It was pretty cool, man. I think I'll be playing this on break every once in a while.
Looks fantastic.
I mean, I heard so much about it. I was like, oh, my cousin was talking about it last week. I'm like, oh, Temple Run. And then I was like, all right, it's on myui.us. I got to check it out. And
it
it's
does
pretty
look
cool.
great.
That's funny. My son was just playing this on the Touch right before I started the podcast. I'm like, well, what's that? I've seen that before. He's like, yeah, that's the one Nikki was playing with at Best Buy. I'm like, oh, yeah.
Temple Run.
I think you'd like it, Eric.
Yeah, I checked it out at Best Buy. It was fun. I'm installing it on the Transformer right now to show them, because they think that that's like an iOS only app. That was the big selling point for the iPod Touch, was that game.
Really?
Hey, here you go.
Oh man, Eric's gonna load that up on every Android device in Best Buy.
Maybe.
Wow, it is super fast. You're watching a video of it on YouTube. They're flying.
Really?
And the demon things are like right there. Oh, it is really super fast.
Yeah,
I thought they were like
right
spiders or something. We're just glancing at it.
Yeah, you can kind of. I was like, "What the heck are they? They don't look like normal monkeys," but you could hear them on your trail. Like they sound like monkeys. But till I was loading up today for the show, I read it. It was demon monkeys. So
that's awesome. Cool, man. I gotta check this one out too. All right, let's go to Eric.
Well, I don't have another game for tonight.
That's all right.
But I do have another app.
Yes.
And this one is called Raindar, Raindar, and it's just It's springtime. There's rain in the forecast, sometimes tornadoes and stuff. But basically, sometimes you just want to see just the radar. You don't want to see ads. You don't want to see the forecast. And that's all this is a full screen Doppler radar for your phone or tablet. And you can zoom in, you can zoom out, you can pan left and right, however you want to go. And it'll reload a little bit and get you it's just right off the bat animated radar of where you're at.
Awesome. Check it out. It's animated, you're right.
Mm-hmm. And there's no press to play the animation, nothing like that. It's just automatic right on radar.
Is it raining where you are?
Nope, not yet. I don't know if it may come here. We're about right. Well, there's a little blue dot flashing where I'm at.
Yeah, it's coming your way. Close your windows.
They're not open. It was kind of chilly today.
Super quick question, Eric.
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing this is using some kind of location to know your position. So as soon as you launch it, it's on you, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Cool.
Yes, it is.
Awesome.
I like that. And for lack of better words, I like dumb apps like that, just where they, it's just there. And I love to watch. I don't know. To me, that's cool. Just one of them things you go, hey, check this out. Does your iPhone do that? No?
Right.
And you just watch the clouds go by.
Yeah. And then like, oh, yeah, cool.
That was great.
Yeah, and there is an option that says to display traffic and to display storm tracks.
Oh, see, I haven't gotten into it that much.
Well, that's what I'm going to agree with Sean. Why would you, if you load the app and you see what you see, why would you even go into the settings?
Yeah, I didn't. Now that I see it in the settings, that you can change the animation speed, animation frames. There's quite a few things.
I just like this. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna have to put this on my device before the trip, just in case if it is raining, I can say, "Yeah, we'll be out of it here in a couple minutes."
Hey, and if you're down in the basement wondering what's going on up above, and the power's out, you got a phone, you got a radar.
There you go.
Yeah, true.
Good stuff. All right, let's empty the tank here, guys, and then we got to read some emails. We don't have to. We choose to. We're not forced to. Do you have anything else?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
First one. It's not a repeat, even though it's technically super close to a repeat. It's simply called TED. TED is Thinking, Education, Development. I don't know what it stands for. It stands for something.
It sounded good.
I just threw it. What it is basically talks. They go on all over the world, and then there's other like daughter TEDs that go on, or TEDx's. But if you just go to TED.com, or you just search the Google market for TED, the Google Play for TED, and the maker of it is just TED conferences. It's a pretty easy on the eyes interface to search, browse, and watch these TED Talks. If you don't know what a TED Talk is, I can't explain it to you. Most of except for saying, they are typically the smartest of the smartest people in their field, and they're people talking about very important or future topics. Most of the time, it seems like their talks are not politically motivated or any like single thing. It's just a bunch of smart people. I personally like this a lot. I did watch a couple this week at work, and I thought it was really good.
One of the rules I think with TED is aren't they limited to 15 minutes? Also,
yeah, they are
nice. They're easy to digest.
Right, and that's a huge plus because I don't want to sit there and listen to a 2-hour talk about bioengineering stem brain hair cells or something. Just give it to me quick.
Right.
Okay, and the next app is called Nandroid Browser. This is for the root in all of us. What this app basically allows you to do is when you go into your Clockwork Mod or whatever your recovery is, and you have the availability to install a new ROM, you also have the possibility of doing a backup. If you do a backup, Nandroid Browser allows you to browse that backup and pull files out of that backup. So if there was an installed app that either didn't get that